Latin Grammys are on. Kelly's watching it.
I was just about to say, we'll file that under who cares.
No, Kelly watching that shit. She tell me, oh, the Latin Grammys are coming on tonight. I'm like, and your point is?
Oh, Ricky Martin released another album?
Bad Bunny's, is he gonna get something tonight? I don't give a fuck. I can't tell you.
Yeah, I don't listen to Latin like that, so I don't.
I enjoy Bad Bunny like the next person. But his name is Bad Bunny. I thought it was a girl.
I've never seen Bad Bunny, but I've seen Bad Cat.
There's a big difference between Bad Bunny and Bad Pussy.
Ay.
Bad Pussy, you're running your pockets.
As the baby is about to find out.
Oh, yeah.
Washington is finding out.
Man, you don't even know. And then here's the funny. Okay, go. Come on. Let's do. You want to start intro and all that?
Yep.
Let's do it.
I think you need to say clearly what happened.
Who gives a fuck?
I don't care if you personally hit Candace Owens and her stinky
cray.
No good thing starts with, I was thinking about my ex.
He ain't learned his lesson. That's a brother ain't gonna learn shit.
I know this is gonna be a lot of doing. I don't care.
Let's keep this shit funky.
What's happening? What's crackulating? What's unpopping, good people? Is it time? Can I do this? Feliz Navidad, goddammit. My son gave this to me. He was like, "Hey, Daddy, where's this?" Yeah. Feliz Navidad, goddammit. If you don't have your holiday decorations and shit up right now, welcome to the party. I haven't put my shit up yet either. I think, my wife, actually, by the time you've seen this, it would have been up. And it's my goal to leave it up until April. It never happens. Wife won't let me do it.
Why April?
Because I'm trying to push the envelope. If I can leave it up, like there's been people that they'll just leave some Christmas lights up on the outside of the house all year or whatever, throughout the year. And you don't really know that they're Christmas lights, but they're Christmas lights. I want to leave some like Christmas shit up for the remainder of 2022.
Look,
join me in this movement, people.
Old girl, I kid you not, and I'm not exaggerating. I think she put up her tree the day after Halloween. It's like so.
Yes.
Just fuck Thanksgiving, huh?
Just completely like, yeah. That don't even count. With the pilgrims and a turkey? Nah. We going to Santa. Like we going straight to Santa. Yeah. Nah. So Kelly had bought, started buying decorations and stuff like that, and I teased her about it. She was like, yeah, because we have a tree. We don't put up a real tree. We use a fake tree, plastic tree, whatever you call it. I've had it for years. It might be time to buy a new one, but we've had the tradition is we put the tree up. It's a 6-foot tree. It's cool. With the star on it, and it's like 6'5", is about as tall as I am. It's great.
I like the way you slip that in there. The I'm 6'5" shit. It's nigga, you're married. Stop using that.
Hey, listen, I can't put 6'4.5" on my driver's license, so I say 6'5". So in any case, she comes home with some holiday decorations or whatever. And one inflatable, it's about like a 4-foot inflatable. And me and my sister-in-law go in on it like, what's that supposed to do? Like, where's that? Where's that going? Because we got a nice sized lawn. The property is we got some property to put some shit out. And if you just put one three apple high inflatable, ain't nobody gonna see that shit.
Look like somebody dropped a balloon.
Yeah, it's like, what is that? That's cute. What is that? It looks,
Your neighbor's not going to bring it up to you. He's like, somebody left some shit in your yard.
Right. It looks like an elf got lost on your lawn. You might want to see if somebody lost. In any case, so we got on him, teased her about it. I'm like, what you got? And it was just one. And so Marvy's like, oh, okay. Oh, word? All right, I got you. And then she goes in on this. She goes in $500 on just decorations for, yes.
Wait a minute. Wait, hold on. Hold on. Pump the brakes.
Yo.
$500 on decorations, but wouldn't buy a new cell phone.
No. And she only did it because I got on her about it. She won't buy a cell phone until I drag her to the store and say, buy a phone. But me teasing her about the holiday decorations triggered her. That just got her. She's like, okay.
Bailey, you're watching this right now.
And for those who are listening, he just gave her the side-eyed, twisted face. I commonly say to her the same thing. So she got all these decorations and stuff that, we've been putting out. It's so much, we have to put it up in shifts. We still haven't gotten all the shit out. There's a Santa hanging off the balcony. We clip it to the gutters, so it's just a random Santa hanging. You know what I mean? There's some candy canes out front. There's some lights here. Little by little. Also, we still have old Halloween shit still up too. There's a bat hanging from the porch light. We got to cut that shit down. It's like it's just confusing messaging going out in the front of my house right now. So hopefully by the time this is completed and aired, and by the time you see this, the decorations in the house will be done. So
I want to know what Tahir thinks about all of this.
About the decorations, he has no idea. He's just because again, it's going up little by little. So he'll see, there's snowmen hanging on the window. Oh, there's a wreath on the fireplace. Oh, there's candy canes. It's all separate days now. This is not. It's taking some time. I'm like, and I say to my wife, hey, I can help. I can just put it. No, I got it. Because I already got on her nerves. So she bought a whole bunch, like $500 worth for another inflatable. And she says to me just the other day, I'm going to need your help with this inflatable. Like, what did you get now? Like, is this shit going to be the size of the house? Like, what am I in store for here? What did I start? It's my fault. But because I egged her on. So anyway.
Did that, bro.
So with that said, once it goes up, I'm leaving it up till June if I can. I'm trying to leave that shit up for as long as possible.
All right, here's what you have to do. If you're going to do it, you have to take a picture every day.
Ooh.
And do like day 1, day 2, day 3. And
after Christmas or after New Year's?
After Christmas. And just let it roll and post on Instagram every day. Day 2, day 3, day 4. and the accompanying looks of disdain from your neighbors. You know what I mean?
No, you know what's funny? My neighbors won't give a shit. They'll be egging me on. They'll be the ones to be like, yes.
Go.
My neighbors are some sick people like me. They're like, yeah, leave that shit up there. Put up another one. Oh, God. Speaking of Christmas presents and holiday specials, Kevin Samuels seemingly got a thirst gift of some sort.
Yes. So you called it a thirst gift. or
Yeah.
gift. It's
Because
they
I saw okay. So here's because I didn't know. Okay, I saw a post that he had put up. It was a video of him standing in front of, I think it was a Lamborghini, and it's him saying, "Hey, you know, Big Shirley can't fit in there, but I know who can." And he flashes the camera over to old girl, and there was a lovely sight in some yoga pants, standing, ass protruding.
One Miss Brittany Renner.
Yeah.
This is the picture that I found of Brittany Renner that YouTube might allow. Might allow. Because of the yoga pants and the thirst trapping and all of that stuff. So basically, if you don't know the story about Brittany Renner yet, I'll reset very quickly for you. Brittany Renner is a young woman, Instagram famous, internet famous. I actually think she played soccer or something.
Oh.
She actually does have talents, right? She has some talents. Amongst those talents, fleecing young basketball players. So,
well, obviously, because the soccer, she wasn't going to play. She realized early, and kudos to her, she realized very early, it's a slim chance for me getting over here in professional soccer and making the kind of money I want to make. But you know what I can do? I could bang these young boys and take their money off, you know, these NBA, NFL players. There's always a new one coming up. I'll do that.
And that's what she did to one Mr. Young, PJ Washington. Put his photo back up. They met, I think, when he was still in high school.
Oh, she was grooming him.
A lot of people said she was grooming him. She would go to his games and all of that stuff. He got older. They started dating.
I'm sure she gave him some before he left high school. Let's be real. I'm sure she gave him some before he got out of high school.
Allegedly.
Yeah, okay. Allegedly. She let him sniff the hot pocket before he left high school. Hot school?
He in hot school now.
Right. Oh, he got schooled.
So I don't know if they wed, but
No.
they dated, and then this happened. The bottom of that photo is cropped off because she is naked, and YouTube will shut that down. But what you don't see in that picture is her baby belly. Yeah. He shot up the club.
Well, and why wouldn't he? Because he thought that was his girl. That was his girl. Why wouldn't he?
Because they weren't married.
Exactly.
That's why wouldn't he? But
Young boy.
Either way, because you know I'm the last person in the world to say anything about that shit. But either way, shortly after the birth of the child, she decided that just wasn't the relationship she needed to be in, and she needed to live her truth. She didn't be small in order to be. She's meant to shine.
And there's a lot more NFL players that can get this ass. I can get some more money.
So she left, and then people started digging through her Instagram, and they found that infamous video of her saying, "Ladies, if you want to come up on some dude with some money, pick a basketball player because they dumb." So now the world's just roasting her. She's a gold digger. She groomed him. Yada, 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 yada. Her name is Mud. Dudes is still in her DMs. Because she's freaking smoking hot. Yeah. And I mean, and that's really kind of the background, but she did, to Tease point on setting this up, have a sit down with one Mr. Kevin Samuels. And it was about an hour and a half interview. which he affectionately titled it "When Doves Cry."
Wait a minute. What doves?
Yeah, that's the name he called the interview, "When Doves Cry." Yeah.
Okay.
That dude's hilarious. But it was not, and we're not going to play the whole thing, right? I am just going to play it, and we'll kind of react and talk about a little bit of it. But it's 1 hour, 27 minutes, and 52 seconds, and it is not what you think it is. It is not him going in on her, railing on her. It is not like the interview he did with Blue Jasmine or Jasmine Blue. I still don't know which name goes first in her name. It's not like that interview, and it's not like how when people come onto his show or whatever. It is an actually very interesting, thought-provoking interview, and you really do get to learn a little bit more about her. I'm not going to say after learning a little bit more about her, she becomes more likable. That's not the case. But she is honestly who she is. 100% who she is. She is probably one of the most self-aware internet models that I have seen speak and gain popularity from notorious acts. But it's an interesting interview. I just wanted to run a little bit of it to you. I'm pretty sure you haven't watched the whole thing, but I just wanted to run a little bit of it and react to it a little bit.
All right, let's do it.
All right, let's do it. Go here. Let's go here. And there.
I will say I haven't really seen kind of more so what I want to do. I think I just use Wendy Williams more as a, she speaks freely.
When you say speak freely, what does that mean to you?
Whatever your truth is. I don't feel like a lot of people tell the truth.
Your truth?
Yeah.
Is there a personal truth?
I think so.
Okay.
Because I mean, if we're in a relationship, someone could ask, well, what's the truth? Well, this is my truth. This is his truth. There's somewhere, it's in the middle somewhere. I can only really say how I feel, what my truth is.
This becomes a philosophical question. You know what happened to truth tellers, right?
What?
What happened to Socrates?
I don't know. What happened?
Of course not.
Well, then, but for the people who don't know, what the answer?
Well, Socrates was one of the most wise men of his time.
Okay.
But they made him drink poison. Truth comes at a cost.
It does, but there's an even bigger cost when you lie, when you're not in your truth.
And I think that I hear so many people talk about truth, personal truth. There is a truth, but everything has a cost to it. And in this conspicuous digital consumption, are we prepared to pay all the costs that come along with it? How do we map all that going forward as a rebel? I've
had to ask myself, like, what am I willing to pay to be in my truth and to be the rebel? I think right now, there is kind of like a burning at the stake. Like that's how I feel. I feel like because I tell my truth, I speak how I feel, that I have been crucified. I'm a very easy target. So I think, yeah.
For example, what do you mean?
So.
Okay. So what I heard there, Kevin Samuels being a lot more gentle and understanding, because he's trying to smash. He is clearly baiting her and I'm trying to impress her. Of course, she don't know shit about Socrates. She don't know shit about Socrates. That's no booty. No booty don't read. No booty's illiterate.
How very Chris Rock of you.
Thank you. That was actually Chris Rock. Yes. But yeah, she don't actually, you know what happened to Socrates, right? She's like, no, I don't. No, she's never read. She don't even know who Socrates. She thinks it's a pair of shoes. She don't know what that. Come on, man.
Socrates, what team he play for?
What's he? Right. Is he available? Is he single? Does he have kids? I just want to know.
Where'd he go?
It don't matter. I just need to know. No, he was soft putting her because it's she's not a bad looking chick. And it's like there might be a chance I could smash. She's seen the Ferrari. I had her in the Ferrari. There might be some flirtation and all that going on. He's trying to smash.
And see, I don't think so. I don't think so.
You don't think he's trying to smash?
No, I don't think he would touch her with somebody else's manhood part.
Pole.
He wouldn't touch her with his 10-foot pole.
Someone else's poll. Right.
No, I didn't read that at all, but I did read a little bit of showing off. It felt like a low-key dig to me, right? Like he was saying, hey, I'm going to throw this out here just to show how not well-read you are. But what I think the most interesting part of that clip to me, and I agree with him, that truth comes with a cost, and speaking the truth comes with a cost. But what irritates me about, I was about to say women, but it's people. I hear dudes saying it now too. I think it's, but I hear dudes saying it now too, is that notion of your truth.
Yeah.
There is you want to know what your truth is called?
What's that?
Your opinion.
Yeah. And I'm so happy you said that, because I'm on the same page. There are two things can be true, right? But there are not multiple truths.
Right.
There's a truth, right? It's a one line. There's a truth. This is the truth, right? And what I understand as the truth and what you understand as the truth, what you or what you understand is not necessarily a truth. That could be your opinion or your understanding of something. That doesn't make it truth.
So I'm with you. I think the movement to essentially eradicate the idea of an individual's opinion and replace it with an individual's truth is quite insidious, right?
Yeah.
Because when I can position my opinion, how I feel, and my thoughts as the truth, then I can cancel people for disagreeing with my truth. I can present that as the truth, and it's mine, and it becomes defensible against all attacks, right? I think it's quite insidious, and I think it's very, very dangerous, and it bugs me. And if you watch this whole video, especially this portion of the conversation, you will hear how misguided she is in living in, quote, her truth, and how it shapes how she's going about moving in the world, and how she's going to shape how her child goes about moving in the world. It's very scary. It's really, really scary.
You can't be in your truth and be wrong.
Exactly, because it's truth.
Right.
It's truth. How can you tell someone else that the truth is not true?
Right.
It's
an interesting, and I hate to hear people when they say that too. Like, this is my truth. Now I'm speaking my truth. I'm living my truth. No. You live in what you think or what you believe. You can believe something to be true and be very incorrect. That doesn't make it truth.
No. So we'll just leave that there. It's a great interview. It's worth the watch for sure. They do come to odds, but it is a peaceful kind of coming to odds. I won't leave a link to it in the description because you can find it. It's very easy to find. Yeah. But I will say this, after watching that interview, I'm less down on her and more down on PJ Washington.
Well, he was a young dude. I'm not saying he doesn't have anything. He's completely absolved of responsibility, but I believe he was taken advantage of.
How old is he? Because this just happened recently. He's 23.
How old is she?
Let's find out. Maybe if I spelled her name right.
Just put new booty.
Booty it is. She's 29. She's not even 30. So she's not that much older. I mean, she's older than him for sure, but
if she's 29, she's 35. Let's be clear. Woman says she's 29, she's 35.
Well, she could be 45.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, I don't want to say he should have known better, but he should have known better. He should have known better. Come on, bruh.
He ain't listen. Listen. He ain't the first. He ain't the last. He ain't the only. And it's there's gonna be plenty of other dudes that fall victim to women like her.
I don't think there are a lot of women like her. Here's what I mean by that.
Okay.
There are a lot of good-looking women. Mm-hmm. There are a lot of women out to get money.
Okay.
There are a lot of women who finesse, fleece, hustle, and scam. Mm-hmm. But there are not a lot of women who speak what they are. She says what she is.
Listen, she ain't the first. Don't you remember Superhead? Superhead, she took on the mantle of Superhead.
But see, Superhead, she was a mess. Superhead, what she did was did all the dirt quietly, couldn't get that bread, and then wrote a book about it. She started
and got the bread, and then got the bread.
She spilled the tea. This chick is spilling the tea. Brittany Renner is spilling the tea before they even get together. She's like, "This is who and what I am." Right? Like I'm never gonna be the chick who cooks your dinners and rubs your back and does all. I'm never gonna be her. I'm gonna be out in front. I think ball players are dumb, right? She wrote a book. She is out there with it. So if you get with her, you know exactly what it is you're getting. Ain't no front, ain't no fake. But a lot of them out there, they smiling and being nice and kind and soft, but in the back of their mind, all you are is a come up. And that's not all women, and that's not even most women. I think it's the subset of women who move in this Instagram model influencer.
Listen,
space.
There is a man. She's not. It ain't nothing new though.
No, it's not new. It's not new.
Not nothing new. I mean, in the age of Instagram and social media, this version of it, yes. But there's been women that have chased ball players, going to spending their last bit of money to go to the NBA All-Star Weekend. Oh boy. For a come up. You know what I'm saying? They sleeping on air mattresses and whatever. But make sure they look good because you need to. There's gonna be somebody they gonna want this. You know what I'm saying? So she ain't the first, she ain't the last. She's just maybe a new version of it.
I think she's a more honest version of it. So I don't like what she does, but I can respect that she's open about who and what she is. To your point of it's not new, I think the times are new though, right? I remember growing up, the Brittany Renner type, the other lady, I can't think of her name right now, but we talked about her on the show. But that type of woman, you remember in high school and early adulthood, it was 3 or 4 of them around, but the rest of the women were either they wanted to go to college, they wanted to get a husband, right? Like they weren't so seduced by the notion of being like an Instagram model or whatever. Now you've got more of them who do it, and then the vast majority of them who envy that life. So it's just all askew now, right? The movement to wholesome, moral, find a good man, settle down, get married, or don't, or just become a influential person in your community, in the church, business person, whatever. Like all that seems to be just kind of sub to on Instagram next to the sports car that you rented. I'm not even gonna call him out, but yeah. Shout out to Pocket Watching with JT. One of the videos he just did was on somebody who is a fake guru who, and I think the guy's entertaining, which is why I'm not going to say his name, but I will point you to where you can find it. But
Okay.
But anyway, I'm sidetracked. But I just think it's our women are now so infatuated with that extravagant luxury lifestyle that most of them will never, ever, ever get. And they look at the PJ Washingtons and all of these guys, and they're trying to get to them to get that lifestyle because they know they're never going to get it on their own. And subsequently what they're doing is they're increasing what they believe their value is, living in their truth, that they're a 10. And for everybody listening, I'm continuously putting air quotes on all
Air
that
quotes,
stuff.
right.
And it's just misled, and it's a mess out there right now. It is just a mess.
Again, it's not new. I remember when I lived in Atlanta, the strip clubs, remember the strip clubs would do amateur night?
Yes.
And there'll be regular schmegular girls that will go up and strip. For whatever reason, maybe they was actually trying to make some money for the, or some of them may have been like, yo, I can do the stripper thing and turn this into a career or whatever the case. But it seemed like to me, there was a lot more, especially in Atlanta, there was a lot more girls that were impressed with the option of, oh, I can make such amount of money stripping rather than trying to find regular gig.
But you think about it, it's the evolution of easy money. So, all right, there's working a job, which is not easy money. Mm-hmm. Then it's make money on amateur night, which is relatively easy money, right? Still takes a little bit of work. Then there's full-time stripper, which takes work, but you make more money in that than you would at amateur night and the job. So we're evolving into easy money. Now, the pinnacle of easy money is don't work at all and get a guy who has the money. Right? Like all I got to do is get a Brazilian butt lift, a boob job, some Botox, some fake pink hair, take a few pictures on Instagram, Photoshop the hell out of those pictures, and I can get a guy and take all his money. What? Like what? And what irritates me even more, and why I say I'm more down on PJ Washington than I am on Brittany Renner, is because dudes fall for it. They fall for it. They see these Instagram pictures. They know they're not real, but they get in the inbox. And look, when I was out there, and it's been a long time since I've been out there, over 2 years now. Mm-hmm. There were women who I would meet in dating apps. And they were bold enough to just straight up say, it's gonna cost X number of dollars for this.
Wow.
It was one girl who we were talking, it was around Christmas time. And she was like, I need gifts for my kids for Christmas. If you can get gifts for my kids for Christmas, then I'll come over.
Oh, wow. Okay. That's interesting.
So after I left Toys R Us, I'm kidding. I did not take her up on the offer. And in fact, I took none of them up on the offer. It's icky. It's gross. So I that's not how I roll. So
it's akin to prostitution.
It is prostitution.
I was trying to yeah.
But it makes me very sad. It makes me very sad. But it also makes me happy that I ain't out there like that no more.
Yeah. Somewhere Dr. Umar Johnson is shedding a tear.
It's still trying to get money for his school.
Right.
It's gonna open. I promise.
Man, that school ain't never coming.
That school ain't never ever coming.
Hey, props to him for the hustle.
It takes skill to fool thousands of people.
Oh man, allegedly.
Shout out to Pocket Watching with JT. He goes over that too. He does an episode where I'm gonna have to reach out to him and see if we can get him on the show. But he does an episode where he goes into the financials of the nonprofit of the school. He goes into who owns the property. He really digs into that. And after watching that, I'm like, I can't even say allegedly no more. Like,
wow.
It's whew.
Something we didn't touch on. This happened some time ago, but it's worth mentioning. Faith Evans and Stevie J. There was a story that came that Stevie J had filed for divorce. Before that, there was allegations that Faith Evans was putting hands and feet on him.
There you go.
But since then, he had filed for divorce, and then they were seen and kind of happy, and seemed like the divorce thing was called off or whatever the case. Well, not long after that, a video surfaced of Stevie J confronting Faith Evans in their place of residence. I'm gonna play some audio from it, and see if you can make out what he's saying. He went live.
No. We live. It's cool. We live. They see.
I hate you. Please leave me alone. Please, I hate you.
We live.
I hate you.
It's cool. We live. It's cool.
Shit.
Too. I ain't going nowhere. Too. I hate you too.
Good.
But we in the business. You.
Leave me alone. Leave me alone.
You is on it in my own house, bitch. You bitch. You bitch. You in my house. You.
I heard you.
I heard you.
Huh? You are? That's what you like to do? How can you disrespect me, though? I ain't do nothing to you. All I did was love you. And you do that to me? How can you do that to me? But how can you do it to me, though?
Please.
But how can you do that to me? How can you somebody on me?
Don't touch me.
I can do
Don't
whatever.
touch me.
I
Get
can.
your hand off
I
me.
can.
Get your hands
But how
off
can
me.
somebody on me?
Get your
How
hands
can somebody
off
on me?
of me.
Okay, that goes on. That sounds like the beginning of an R&B song. I'm about to hear, I don't want to know. If you play me, keep it on the low. Cause my heart can't take it anymore. That's what I hear. I'm sorry. That's
Look,
he's alleging that she slept with some other man in their bed. He alleges, in no uncertain terms, and she doesn't deny it.
not once. Not once did she go, I didn't do that.
Not at all. She's just like, get out of my face. Go away. I hate you. And so online, on social media, people seeing the video, there was comments like, oh yeah, she definitely banged Tupac.
Oh,
that's terrible. If Faye had twins, she probably have two Pacs. Get it? Two Pacs. Rest in peace, B.I.G. What do you think of this? Right, rest in peace, Tupac as well. Yeah.
Look, it's okay. Again, it's lots of fucked up levels. It's like an onion. The more you peel it, the more you cry.
Right.
I love how he's in the video saying, B, I hate you, I hate you, I hate you. And then he goes, how would you do this to me? All I ever tried to do was love you.
He's performing. He's performing.
It's an awful performance. It's
Bad.
an awful performance.
Yeah.
I love you, B. Right? Come on, bro. Second, is it just me or is it weird that he married Faith and he used to work with Big?
It's been 20-something years, right? Okay. It's still cringeworthy. Don't get me wrong. It's still very cringy, right? I don't know how close him and Big were, though. Too. Still
though, dog. Like
it's weird. It's weird, but we don't know if they was actually close or not. If they were, He did More Money, More Problems. Did he produce that? Was that Stevie J? I believe he did that. I believe he did that record. One of. But I mean, we assumed that him and they were close. They were cool. It might not have been. And then 20 years go by. He might have been closer with Faith than he was with Big. It might have been he might have been eyeing Faith back then.
Oh, that makes it worse, T. You're not making it any better.
Listen, he might have been eyeing her back then. Him and Big weren't cool. They weren't friends. This is a chick, you know what I'm saying? Big got to her.
T, wait, hold on. Because I had to pull up his discography. And he produced I'll Be Missing You.
That's after he passed away. Again, I agree. It is cringeworthy, but at the same time, we don't know if they were friends at all. It's not like it would be different if we were talking about Puff. If Puff married Faith, then it'd be like, man, I thought that was your man. Right? Then that would be weird.
I'll put it to you.
That would be super weird.
If your brother, who I only ever talked to on the phone on the show, got married and unfortunately passed away, I wouldn't look at his wife.
No, I get you.
Right? I don't even know him like that, but because there was a connection, weird. It's weird, man.
Yeah. Again, Stevie J, not necessarily self-proclaimed creep squad. Right? That's him. Right?
I think so.
Do I have him with the wrong crew? Oh, he was definitely part of creep something.
So yeah, that's weird. That was weird for me. Also, what was weird for me was him going live.
Yeah.
Right. Like, so I am 100% on board for any man in an interaction with a woman to record it. Record that interaction. Because you never know. And you need to have video evidence to defend yourself should you need to.
Right.
But this putting it up live, going live to do that kind of thing, or recording it and posting it, like, no, right? Especially if it's your wife. If that's your wife, because y'all might reconcile. Y'all might fix whatever that problem is, right? But now you got to deal with how you publicly humiliated your wife.
And it doesn't make you look really good either.
It is not the most masculine thing you can do. Say that.
Doesn't make you.
I had other words earlier about it that were.
Yeah. He doesn't necessarily come across as the wearer of the pants in the house.
I wear the skirt in this house.
It's my thong, God damn it. It's my thong with ruffles.
With the pretty little bow at the back.
The bow in the back and the ball dangling up. This mine. I'll wear it.
I like the way it splits my balls. It just...
You can hear me walking down the hallway.
Cool breeze on my ass cheeks.
There's nothing like pantyhose to make me feel like a man. Wait, what is happening? No. Listen. Ladies and gentlemen, I think we broke Mike.
Oh God, that's funny.
So it is terrible. I think if he wasn't performing so goddamn hard, I would hear hurt. You know what I'm saying, in his voice. I don't really hear hurt. I hear maybe embarrassed. Yeah. I hear maybe, angry. Yeah,
I hear
angry. Yeah, definitely angry. If that's his way of trying to save face some weird sort of way. But this is the same brother that dated Joseline Hernandez, who I, for a very long time, wasn't sure if she was a natural born woman. I still don't know.
I've heard that people have said that, and I'm like, oh, y'all so mean. You know what I think of when I hear Joseline talk? Do you remember the old comedy bit Eddie Murphy did, talking about his uncle and his Aunt Bunny? They had a mustache. You said she's Puerto Rican. Gus, you said she's Puerto Rican? Took the kids fishing. They stuck their face in the water, came out and said, Goonie Goo Goo. Goo Goo.
She's not Puerto Rican, Gus.
The Bigfoot.
She's a Bigfoot. You shaved the bitch and taught her how to speak.
Look, this troubles me. So I was trying to find a picture of her to put up, and I think none of these pictures are YouTube friendly. Can we find one picture that the boobs ain't out and the butt ain't out?
Of Joseline?
Yes.
No, that's her brand.
Ugh.
She gonna put that cleavage in your face.
Maybe
and you will love it.
Maybe they'll let me get by with it. Come on. If it'll load.
Josh is like, you gonna look at these tatas. You gonna look.
There she is.
Stevie, why you do me this way? Stevie.
I mean, she certainly spends time in the gym.
Yeah, listen, I'm not even going to, because she looked like she got hands. I don't want no problems with Joseline Hernandez.
I'm not saying she looks fit.
Very fit.
Like a fit.
Again. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. People was on that. I wasn't really on that. She just does not look like a man to me. I think my ex-girlfriend even said that. She's like, she looks like a man. I was like, ain't right.
Listen, you see her on TV. Until you see her in person, you won't know for sure. And even then, you might be like, I don't know.
Look, I'll say this: she looks surgically enhanced.
Oh, definitely. She's had some work done.
Why do we?
She's had some work. Ooh, how much time do we have?
10 minutes.
Not enough time.
I think, and I cannot speak for every man, and I'll say this and I'll shut up about it for now and forever. I think most men don't like it. I think most men would prefer a natural woman in her as pretty as she can make herself, given what she's got to work with. Ladies, men are forgiving when they are vetting you for forever. They are forgiving. You do not have to be tiny waist, big old giant butt, big old giant boobs, perfect hair, perfect. You don't have to be all that. Just do your best with what you got and be good.
Let's say most men. There's some men out there that won't, they might buy into that. But I will say this. Not once has a man ever said, what would make that girl even more prettier? If her eyelashes were longer. That would really do it.
Ugh.
That would really, if she could fly with her eyelashes, that would be so sexy. There's no man that's ever said that. So take that in as you.
It would look great. A big old butt and some little bitty skinny legs.
And eyelashes that just flutter. Because when it's hot, and we don't have air conditioning, she could just bat her eyes at me and cool me off. Woo. It's practical.
And pink hair. Let's just go all the way out with the pink hair. That's really attractive.
That's where I draw the line. Pink hair. I'm kidding.
Where I draw the goddamn line. I don't know. Ladies,
listen. I know some yard women, some yard gals that change their hair a couple of different colors. Pink is one of them.
I don't like it.
Whatever. Listen, man, you gotta see at Carnival. It's a whole nother look. I'll leave it there.
Fair enough. How many of those dudes is picking wives at Carnival?
Oh, none. Zero. That never happens.
That
never happens.
It's one thing to select it to bang it. It's another thing to select it to marry it.
Yeah, no. That's not no, I've never said marry. Never said marry. It's fun to look at.
Fair enough. It is fun to look at. It's like a goddamn circus.
And don't you enjoy the circus? Yeah, we'll just I just kind of think we'll leave it.
Somebody tell you about the swings in my bedroom, the trapeze, and did the word get out?
Ladies and gentlemen, we appreciate you listening. We appreciate you watching. If you haven't done so already, please do hit the subscribe button right here on YouTube. If you're not on YouTube, come check us out on unpopinshow.com, and you can get to the YouTube link. You can get to everywhere this podcast is posted, and subscribe and join the Unpopin community. As I've said before, in a world where stupid is popular, we represent the unpopular opinion. So, and we welcome you to join us on this journey. Hey, enjoy your holidays. Be safe out there. Enjoy your family. And if you're making your New Year's resolutions, don't be so hard on yourself. We never get the shit done like we want to anyway. So. It's been rough 2 years, man. Goddamn. You made it. Just take that win. All right? Peace, y'all.
Peace.